Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes is a video game that was released for the Nintendo GameCube in 2004. It is a remake of the original Metal Gear Solid game that was released for the PlayStation in 1998. The game follows Solid Snake, a former member of a special forces group called Foxhound, as he is sent on a mission to infiltrate a nuclear weapons facility in Alaska. Along the way, he encounters a group of terrorists who have taken control of the facility, and must use his stealth and combat skills to stop them. One of the reasons why Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes is considered one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube is because of its over-the-top action sequences and cheesy dialogue. The game features a number of ridiculous moments, such as Snake using his martial arts skills to deflect bullets and performing acrobatic stunts while battling enemies. Another reason why the game is considered weird is its use of cutscenes, which are often lengthy and feature cinematic camera angles. The game also includes a number of Easter eggs and hidden features that add to its oddness, such as Snake being able to wear a tuxedo during missions. Overall, Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes is a fun and entertaining game that combines elements of stealth and action. Its unique blend of weirdness and humor make it a standout title on the GameCube, and a must-play for fans of the series. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell: Chaos Theory is a stealth action video game released for the GameCube console in 2005. In this game, players take on the role of Sam Fisher, a highly trained operative working for a secret U.S. government agency called Third Echelon. The game is set in various locations around the world, including Japan, South Korea, and the United States, and involves Fisher completing various missions and objectives using stealth, intelligence, and gadgets. The game also features a multiplayer mode that allows players to engage in cooperative and competitive gameplay. Chaos Theory is considered one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube for several reasons. Firstly, the game features a unique and realistic approach to stealth gameplay, where players must carefully plan and execute their actions to avoid detection. Secondly, the game has several interesting gadgets and tools that players can use to aid them in their missions, such as night vision goggles and sticky cameras. Finally, the game's storyline and setting are based on real-world political events and issues, adding a level of depth and complexity to the game that is not often found in other stealth games. Overall, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell: Chaos Theory is a highly engaging and unique stealth game that is definitely worth playing for fans of the genre. Hitman 2: Silent Assassin is a video game where you play as a professional assassin named Agent 47. The game is about completing missions by eliminating specific targets without being caught by the enemies. You have to use different tactics like stealth, disguise, or weapons to accomplish your task. This game has made it to the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube because of its unique gameplay mechanics. Unlike other stealth games, Hitman 2: Silent Assassin allows you to complete missions in various ways. You can choose to be silent and use stealth to eliminate your targets, or you can go loud and get rid of everyone in your path. The game's storyline is also quite unusual as it follows Agent 47's struggle with his conscience and his past. He is haunted by his previous life as an assassin and tries to find redemption by helping a priest. This storyline gives the game an unusual depth that is not often seen in stealth games. Overall, Hitman 2: Silent Assassin is a game that offers a unique and exciting gameplay experience that is unconventional yet enjoyable. It is a must-play for all stealth game fans who want to explore new ways of completing missions. Geist is a strange and unique stealth game for the Nintendo GameCube. In the game, you play as a ghost who possesses different objects and animals in order to complete missions and solve puzzles. The game has a dark and eerie atmosphere which adds to the overall spooky experience. The reason why Geist is considered one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube is because of its unusual gameplay mechanics and storyline. Unlike most stealth games, you don't play as a human character and instead control a ghost. This adds a new level of challenge to the gameplay as you need to carefully plan your moves in order to avoid being detected. Another reason why Geist is unique is because of its possession mechanics. You can possess different objects and animals to gain new abilities and solve puzzles. For example, you can possess a rat to crawl through small spaces or a soldier to use their weapons. Overall, Geist is a weird and interesting stealth game that offers a different take on the genre.
Still think we need someone to
try one.
It has a creepy atmosphere, unusual gameplay
That's
mechanics,
better.
and a fascinating storyline that makes it stand out
look,
from other games
a
in the
beautiful
same
animal.
category.
See how slowly the world moves.
13 is a video game that was released for the GameCube in 2003. It is a first-person shooter game that also has stealth elements. The game is based on a popular comic book series and follows the story of a man who wakes up on a beach with amnesia and a tattoo of the number 13 on his body. The player takes on the role of 13 and works to uncover the truth about his identity and the conspiracy that he has become entangled in. One of the reasons why 13 is considered one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube is because of its unique art style. The game uses cell shading, which gives it a comic book-like appearance. This is quite unusual for a stealth game, which usually focuses more on realistic visuals. Another reason why 13 is such a weird stealth game is because of its gameplay. The game combines both first-person shooter and stealth elements, which is not a common combination. The player can choose to approach each level in a variety of ways, either by using weapons to take out enemies or by sneaking past them undetected. Overall, 13 is a unique and unusual game that stands out from other stealth games. Its combination of comic book-style visuals and gameplay make it a memorable and enjoyable experience for players. Metal Arms Glitch in the System is a video game that was released on GameCube. The game is set in a futuristic world where robots are the dominant species and are controlled by evil tyrants. The player takes the role of a small robot who has to infiltrate enemy territory and sabotage their plans. The game involves stealth elements, where the player must avoid detection by the enemy robots and use their environment to their advantage. Metal Arms Glitch in the System is considered one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube because of its unique take on the genre. The game features a quirky sense of humor, with its wacky characters and offbeat story. The game also allows the player to take control of enemy robots, adding a new layer of strategy to the gameplay.
Target the enemy with the...
Overall, Metal Arms Glitch in the System is a fun and entertaining game that offers a fresh twist on the stealth genre. Its humorous tone and unique gameplay mechanics make it a standout entry in the GameCube library. Second Sight is a video game where you play as John Baddock, a man with psychic abilities who wakes up in a medical facility with no memory of who he is or how he got there. As you progress through the game, you use your psychic abilities to solve puzzles, sneak past enemies, and fight off bad guys. The game has a weird and unique storyline that keeps you guessing until the end. Second Sight is one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube because it combines a stealth gameplay style with psychic abilities, making for a unique and interesting experience. The game's storyline is also weird and mysterious, adding to the overall weirdness of the game. The combination of stealth and psychic abilities allows you to approach situations in different ways, adding to the game's replay value. Overall, if you're looking for a weird and different stealth game, Second Sight is definitely worth checking out. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker is a popular action-adventure game released for the Nintendo GameCube. In this game, you play as a young boy named Link who sets out to rescue his sister and save the world from an evil sorcerer named Ganondorf. The world is set in a vast ocean with many islands to explore, and Link can sail around using his boat. One reason why The Wind Waker is one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube is because of its unique stealth mechanics. In some parts of the game, Link must sneak around and avoid being seen by enemies. He can hide behind walls, barrels, and other objects to avoid detection. This adds a new layer of strategy to the gameplay and makes it more challenging. Additionally, The Wind Waker is known for its cartoonish graphics. The game's visual style is bright and colorful, with characters that look like they were drawn by a comic book artist. This makes the game stand out from other Zelda games and adds to its charm. In conclusion, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker is a beloved game that combines action, adventure, and stealth in a unique and memorable way. Its cartoonish graphics and fun gameplay make it one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube. Eternal Darkness: Sanity's Requiem is a survival horror game that was released on GameCube in 2002. The game follows the story of Alexandra Roivas, who is investigating her grandfather's murder. As she explores the mansion, she discovers a book called The Tome of Eternal Darkness, which leads her to uncover a sinister plot involving an ancient evil and a group of people who have been trying to stop it across history. The game is known for its unique gameplay mechanics, particularly the sanity effects. As players progress through the game, their character's sanity meter will decrease, causing strange and unsettling things to happen, such as hallucinations, distorted graphics, and even the appearance of fake error messages. This makes it difficult to distinguish between reality and the game's illusions. Eternal Darkness: Sanity's Requiem is considered one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube because of its combination of stealth mechanics with horror elements and mind-bending gameplay. Players must use stealth to avoid enemies and solve puzzles while also managing their character's sanity. The weirdness of the game's sanity effects adds an extra layer of challenge and unpredictability to the gameplay, making it a standout title among other stealth games on the GameCube. Beyond Good and Evil is a video game where you play as Jade, a journalist and photographer who lives in a world that is controlled by a corrupt government. Jade and her friends uncover a conspiracy involving alien invaders and the government. They work together to reveal the truth and save their world from destruction. The game is considered one of the top 10 weird stealth games on GameCube because it combines elements of stealth, exploration, and action in a unique and unusual way. The game has a strange, surreal atmosphere that is unlike any other game on the system. It also features a variety of weird and wacky characters, including anthropomorphic animals and aliens. The stealth mechanics in Beyond Good and Evil are also unique. Instead of relying on traditional sneaking and hiding, Jade uses her camera to gather information and uncover secrets. This adds a new level of strategy to the game and makes it stand out from other stealth-based games. Overall, Beyond Good and Evil is a strange and wonderful game that combines elements of stealth, exploration, and action in a way that is both unique and memorable.